Powell starting along with R.J. Davis, Elliott Cadeau, then Allen Lubin and Jalen Withers. Carolina State going with Dontrez Styles. Withers, and he's got it again. He wanted a foul, didn't get it, but he hit 6 of his last 9 threes. Media timeout, and North Carolina's gone off from 3. Aside from, if Carolina's going to finish strong, Jay, he has to play well because he has the size and athleticism that they need up front. It's been problematic, and Taylor will have a chance for a three-point play to answer. They've been close in a lot of games, and Kevin telling us today that they've maintained good attitude and continued to fight. Davis again late in the clock. Jay, that last foul was on Elliott Cadeau, something that has been problematic for Davis and the Tar Heels. Is a young guard who really should be a freshman.
And you're not often thinking about blocking out the shooter in that sort of situation.
Powell with a nice move to the cup.
And Seth Trimble's their leading rebounder, and he'll be the smallest leading rebounder if he continues this since 1950 for North Carolina.
Washington up and in. The lead is 8.
Namesake R.J. Davis makes a great play out of it. Terrific pass drawn 2 defenders, getting it into Jalen.
Jackson, a little bit of a lazy pass. R.J. Davis saved him. R.J. and it's a 10-number. Here's Cadeau using the Washington screen. Withers has already hit 1, and now he's hit another.
North Carolina threes have all come in rhythm. And I think North Carolina is going to be a real threat down the stretch.
Excellent job, Jaden Taylor, one of 2 returning starters from the Final Four team. Tremendous athleticism just to avoid the travel. He couldn't get the bucket. Marcus Hill. Jackson.
Jalen Washington in the back line of that defense. Ian Jackson does a good job of contesting without foul.
And you know, Jay, that last one was a big one for him. He had 4 straight games, which had been in single digits, and then had a back-to-back over games, and nobody is going over. Simmers down the crowd for a moment. He's got 7. Jackson quickly into the front court, all the way in and off the window.
And that's Carolina basketball.
For a number of reasons. No Baycott, no Ingram this year. The shots have been tougher to get. But he hasn't shot at the same rate that he has in the past. NC State's just getting outworked.
They're getting outworked, and they're getting out-hustled to the ball. Those long rebounds are available to more players.
Trevor, chance for a three-point play.
Found him when he went up for this shot, and still was able to finish it with essentially a double challenge. Got it wrapped around him, and then Styles went up from behind to try to block that shot. That's just terrific strength by one of the best 2-foot leapers. Well, you'd like to get it around the 10 mark, but really what you want to just do is establish some sort of offensive rhythm.
Not much of that, and I'll tell you who does have some. Everybody among the nation's leaders in assist-to-turnover ratio, but everybody's been generous with the ball tonight for NC State. Washington's all by himself inside, and he's got a half dozen. And those who have walked in on an open seating night here in the Dean Dome are just having a ball as North Carolina. Go, Jay.
Well, Seth Trimble has 9 points in this game, and that's quite a transition attack with his strength. You're going to have to stop that ball, but NC State couldn't do it. And a little bit more responsibility on the shoulders of R.J. Davis, having to play point guard and also look to score with Elliott Cadeau on the bench.
Davis drives, looking to score, and does. McNeil, the freshman, showing some fire, keeping the ball alive and giving State another chance. And a 3-ball from the corner as Dennis Parker gets his first bucket of the night. 2-foot leaping ability, as you mentioned earlier, to save the Heels from a turnover.
Elliott Cadeau has operated in the inside of his own. He did it against Syracuse and was really effective.
Wolfpack looking for anything to build some optimism going into the locker room. That's a strong move, and Marcus Hill scores.
20 points. I think he scored like their first 10.
That's right. The first 10 of the game belonged to him, doubled it up over the course of the game. Now he's going to try it again. Got it!
As they did it against Elon earlier this season.
One of those guys off the bench is Seth Trimble, who's been starting. He gave him a bit of a lift, and the only guy who played and didn't score in the first half. Uses the screen from Lubin. Davis down the boulevard, over Middlebrooks, and now Lubin has back-to-back buckets.
And that was a really nice job by R.J. Davis of snaking that pick and roll.
Big play late against Syracuse, but a season low in minutes in their last game because of foul trouble. Now Taylor, they can get lost focus at times, but Lubin is locked in and laser focused here in the second half. He's got 11 into double figures in the second half. Washington rolling off the screen and creates a little more space for R.J. Davis, and rolls it in, and R.J.'s got 17.
And certainly DJ Burns inside.
Shot clock at 6. Ian Jackson creates space. He's found it again in the last couple of games. Good strong move inside from Brandon Huntley Hatfield. Lost a lot of close games tonight, not particularly close, down 76-49.
That ACC tournament championship last year and then the resulting Final Four was one of the most amazing plays. Would, I think, serve him well.
Jay, while we're having that conversation, he did have his 4th turnover a minute ago, and you can tell it's getting to him as Trimble will have a chance for a 3-point play. He put both. Trimble finds a cutting Withers, and Withers lost control. Styles. Montrez having a big night. Transferred here from Georgetown. And Trey Parker out to O'Connell. Rims out. Cadeau. Trimble ahead of the back. Lays it in. Seth Trimble with 13 off the bench. He has 5 assists. The last one as pretty as they come. McNeil back into the game. And the youngster rattles one in. Paul McNeil. In fact, Duke is the only quad 1 game remaining prior to the ACC tournament, and they're on a lot of them at your disposal in the ACC as McNeil drains at 3. You see him adjusting, maybe down the stretch even more run. One of the guys that they'll be counting on in the future. R.J. Davis off the window. He has 21.
Caleb Love transferred to Arizona. Both of them the same year were Player of the Year in respective conferences.
And Alan Lubin on the follow. Another offensive rebound, and he's got 13. Neal. Perhaps with a heat check. And Greg Powell.
Oh, the Carolina fans that came through the snow not only had festival seating.
It's in your car, but I might eat a couple of those in your car after the game.
I have had it. It is excellent, and also gluten-free.
Here's Cadeau. And it's an easy bucket inside for James Brown. Ha!
James Brown, just a freshman. Defensive rebounds. Good catch and finish.
And to the delight of the crowd.
Reminds you of Kenny Smith and Jeff Lebo. Shared a backcourt with those numbers.
There's Brown. Heels unlikely to make it to 100 tonight. As Parker's going to try to get another one up. Step back. Ray Parker can't get it to go. Brown's got the rebound, and he's like, nope. That's the dunk, and it is an impressive performance, as Jay mentioned, perhaps the best one in the new calendar year for Hubert Davis and the Tar Heels, 97-73.